David, I've been saying that for years. Why isn't it the number one? And nobody ever wants the number one. I'm with you on that. Good to see you, man. Lynn, it's going to be a few days, I'm afraid. A few days indeed. A few days indeed. Welcome into the Ken's 5 Digital Center. Bill Taylor on a Monday night. Blessings to you. Blessings to yours. I hope everything's going great. I hope you have some great peace upon you and your home and your family. And I tell you, I wish you nothing but the best. All right, let's get to it and show you what we're going to talk about. Number one, oh, look at this guy. Who's this guy? The excessive heat as well as some rain chances. Yes, some rain chances. First, San Antonio International on this Monday night. Our high today, watch this, 102. It was a hot one. So 6 above our average, which now is 96. That's significant. The reason why is last week on the 16th, that was the last day of our highest average high, which every year, and remember, this is data based on the last 30 years, is 97. We peak at the highest average high of 97. So now our average high will start to decline. Today it's 96. The record only 6 away from 1986, 108, which, by the way, that was the highest high we'd ever reached, what we call the all-time record high for quite a while, 108. It was broken in 2000 with 109 on Labor Day, and then the very next day, 111, which is the standing all-time record. So 23 now, 23 100-degree days, and we're not hoping to break the record, but we're still out of the top 5. 41 is where we get into the top 5. We're going to add at least a couple more. Well, let's go with at least 3 more this week, but we might get a couple of records out of this week. 105 is what I'm going with on Tuesday. So that's 3 degrees hotter than today. That's why we're saying this is now getting into dangerous heat category. I'll show you the heat warning counties in just a moment. But excessive heat warnings go in place tomorrow. 107, the record that we'll flirt with from 1909. Then I think we break 2 records in a row. 106 Wednesday, 105 Thursday. Last year's record for Thursday goes down. And then an old record for Wednesday goes down. But for Thursday, the record is an old one. 1948's 103 could be in jeopardy. So this is why, with those kind of numbers coming, and remember the heat index as well, an excessive heat warning, Uvalde, Hondo, San Antonio, New Braunfels. You can see Pleasanton. You can see Pearsall is in this. Bernie is in this. Hey, speaking of Bernie, how about them Bernie boys? How about that baseball team? 4-1 winners over Florida. It's a double elimination tournament, and they haven't lost once. So now they play Wednesday. Hey, Vinny, what time do they play Wednesday? 2 o'clock, an early game. Early game Wednesday. Win Wednesday, they go to the United States Championship game on Saturday. Lose Wednesday, they play Thursday to stay alive. Remember, you can lose twice. Once you get that second loss, you're coming home. So, excessive heat warning starts Tuesday at 1, goes to Wednesday at 9. Okay, so it's going to be a significant amount of time. Might even see it extended through Thursday with the kind of numbers. Hey, Lise, how are you? We're expecting even on Thursday. So it's definitely going to be something we have to keep in mind. That's why we have weather impact alert days waiting for us tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday. Okay? So that's what I'm going to have to change about this graphic. Not just today through Thursday. Now we go Tuesday through Thursday. Let's see how that looks. I might have to adjust. Oh, that works. So limit your time outdoors. Please make sure you're hydrating. Please make sure your kids are hydrating. And pay attention to, again, the heat-related symptoms. When sweating stops, we're moving from heat exhaustion to heat stroke. When the faint and dizziness is accompanied with a real bad headache. when the muscle cramps continue, we start running a fever, you start maybe even getting the chills, or you get a strong pulse, that's when you're moving into dangerous heat stroke category, and that can be deadly. Please make sure you call 911. The high is not going anywhere. This high is in control. That means conditions stay pretty rain-free. Now, there are going to be moments where this high weakens, and that's where we're bringing in a slight chance of rain. But underneath this high, we get very hot tomorrow, 107 to 108 at least on heat indices. And then look at this. On Wednesday, as high as 111 in San Antonio, 112 Gonzales, 115 Victoria. Dangerous, dangerous heat. All right, now the good news. The 7-day rain forecast is optimistic. Maybe 1/10 of an inch, maybe 1/4 of an inch for some of us in the next 7 days. Look at that. We haven't seen this. Last week, this was completely blank all week. But now in the next 7, we're hoping to get a little bit of rain, which is part of the 2-week forecast showing us that we're just a little above average from San Antonio south to the valley. And now the average area, taking up most of the state, about 2/3 of Texas. And you can see that the below average area has shifted to our north and east. So we're expecting the high to do that. And with the high shifting east, northeast, now we could maybe see a few sea breeze showers develop in the western Gulf and move in. That's why we've got a slight chance of much needed rain. So let's take a look at how we'll unfold those rain chances as we unpack the 14-day forecast. Next 3 days, remember, it's all about the heat. And weather impact alert days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Rain chances Sunday, Monday, Tuesday through Thursday of next week. The final Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday rain chances of August. So we're looking at the best, a 20% chance now. That is going to be adjustable. It could go down, it could go away, could even go up a little bit. But also, as that high moves a little bit farther north-northeast, that drops the temperatures a little bit. So we're going back down to the mid-90s and seasonal numbers for that final Wednesday and Thursday of August. The weekend, though, look at that. We go right back up to triple digits. So, like I said, today was 23, right? We're going to have 24, 25. I mean, we could crack the top 10. I mean, we're going to have 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We should be at 30 as we begin September. Now, September, like I say, September we typically start to decline, but it's going to be hot. So we might get close to the top 5. Certainly not going to break any records this year on 100-degree days. That's a good thing. Last year's summer was like 2 summers in 1. That's going to wrap it up. We're getting ready for Ken's 5 News at 10. Hope you can join us. God bless you. Have an awesome night and an awesome Tuesday. Love y'all.